Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Psyche here. Please ignore that 0 up there. Why is there a 0 there? Go away, 0. Oh my goodness, the 0 won't go away. What's up, guys? Psyche here, and today we are gonna be doing something that I want to try out because I'm completely sick of the past few days just being absolute garbage. Why is that there? Oh my god, please go away. Okay. Here's the problem. Why is that 0 there? What is that? Hold up. I gotta fix this. Oh, there's no 0 there. I don't know. I'm going crazy. Here's the dilemma, guys. The past few days, no. The past few weeks, I've been sick and tired of my matches being complete garbage. I do so much work. I put so much work into 6 minutes every single game. And every single time it just gets absolutely ruined. Every single time. Almost every single match. I swear. There was freaking a time yesterday where we should have won, and it just got completely ruined. So I'm salty. I hate this game. Look, I know I haven't liked this game as much as I used to 2 years ago, but this is ridiculous. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is I'm not counting wins, ties, or losses anymore. We're getting rid of the win-loss counter. We are just gonna go full in what I like to call the death text. I made a brand new counter today, and it is going to be the number of times that we just completely lose. Like, maybe we don't lose, but someone just made such a horrible play that, I'm sorry, we just can't ignore it. This is... So today, that's what we're doing today. We're going to be counting every single game. Forget it if we win, forget it if we lose, forget it if we tie. I'm betting that we won't go less than 7, at least 6 games. Come on, 7 or more games. There's going to be some sort of huge mess up that makes us either go from a win to a tie or from a tie to a loss. And that's what's going to happen. We all know it's going to happen. So today I made a special counter. We're getting rid of all of this and we're making a brand new counter showing the number of times we just completely and utterly lose. I don't know where Mama is. Where is Mama? And we're going to make this a nice, pretty color. Let's make it the color of death. There we go, the color of death. Let's add a nice outline to that. Let's see if we can add an outline. How do I add an outline? We're just going to go full on out here, guys. We're going to go try hard. I'm going to try hard as possible today because I am sick and tired of this. That should be a little bit brighter. Maybe that should be white. Let's just make it white. I am just so sick of this. I mean, seriously, guys. So today, I'm gonna count down the number of times you just utterly and horribly lose. Are you solo queuing? I sure hope not. I sure hope I don't solo queue. Where is Mama? I think Mama might be too scared to mat play today. I'm just kidding. She might genuinely be too scared to play with me today. Okay, I need to add an outline to this. Let's add a nice, beautiful outline to this. Here we go. Let's make it 5, select a color, standard black. Okay. Man, why is it so ugly? How did I make my other outline so pretty? Look at this, how did I make it like that? I want to make it just like that. You know what? Maybe this should be our counter for today. Screw it, that'll be our counter for today. Hopefully I don't forget to move that later. So right away, we have Geisha Band. So, okay. I guess I won't knock on it too hard because it is Chinatown and there aren't a lot of tall walls to work with, so I won't knock on it too hard. At least they do know to ban Wheel. And Wheel is the main problem here on this map, so we'll see how that goes. You know what? I just have a better idea. Why not we just bring this text back and we just change the... Yeah, how about we do this? I'll fix it later on in a different stream, but for now, we're gonna remove that. Can I copy and paste this text, actually? Hold up. Yes, I can! Yes, I can. So I'm gonna move that right over there. Holy moly, there's 2 of them now. Hide that one. Block that one. We should probably pick a character. And we're gonna go full on tryhard today. Everyone's already picking the best stuff. You know what? I'll let everyone go their kiters. Let's see how they do. Okay. Change this text. Change it from lost to number of times someone... Okay, no, I can't do that. Number of times someone messes up. Messes up big time. You know what? What a great way of putting it. Number of times someone messes up big time. First, I gotta see if it's Wu-Chang, so I know if it's safe to keep decoding... Not decoding, okay, does she want the cipher? A little bit scary of a cipher to work on. Yeah, that's exactly why it's a little bit scary. And it's bonbons, so this is not great. Let's see if he goes after me. He is not. There we go. But I will say Hunter's nearby, just so our teammates have a general idea of where the Hunter is. Okay. We gotta center this. I'm just making this all on the fly. Okay, guys. Number of times someone messes up big time. I don't know why this is not working. Come on, alignment. Oh, maybe it's because it's the wrong one. No, that's the right one. That's so confusing. Number of times someone messes up big time. Okay. Well, so far the psychologist is doing a really nice Kai. Gotta hand it to her. This is a very nice Kai. Number of times it's all uppercase. Why does it just automatically set that to all uppercase? Number of times someone messes up. Jeez, Psyche. Okay. Psyche's such a perfectionist. Dude, it's not that I'm a perfectionist. Dude, this kind of stuff would happen even 2 years ago. Even 2 years ago. I'm not saying people play perfect. I'm just saying that almost every match someone makes such a huge mistake that it's not even worth playing this game anymore. I just don't have as much fun as I used to, so. Let's see if it happens today. Yesterday was like my last straw. Yesterday was my last straw. So many bad games that were good games and just completely and utterly destroyed. So I'm just gonna move that towards the middle for now. Make it a little bit smaller. And we're just gonna work on the next closest cipher machine. Oh shoot. So Coordinator should rescue this. She is a better rescuer. Wow. I gotta say, man, this psychologist did a really nice Kai. I don't know why Mama is here. There should be plenty of ciphers on that side of the map that are still not done. She's wasting a lot of time. If we don't win this match, it might be because of that. Maybe she's just scared because it's that chair. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's worth walking that far. I guess it would be way worse if the coordinator were to die on the cipher, but now we definitely won't be able to tie this, especially with that world portal. Oh, especially as that double hit. You know what? I can't really say anyone really messed up big time this match. It is a bonbon. It is an extremely difficult rescue. Although, weird that it happened to a coordinator. Coordinator is the best hunter to rescue with Penguin. That was nice. This is not good, though. That was not a good way of camping that chair. The hunter could have done way better there. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do to help her. Besides having these ciphers primed. If we had these ciphers primed, that's how we could help her, but... She did such a nice Kai. How are we not at least winning this game? At least. At best, winning this game. He might teleport here, so I have to watch out, but I do have to fix this. Okay. I'm surprised he would teleport on either of those ciphers. Hunter is near us. I don't know why you are running here when we just got teleported on. Like, obviously the Hunter is going to come to the other cipher because he just destroyed a portal. Yeah. That could be the nail in the coffin right there. That was one of the worst times to go ask for healing. Yikes. That could be game losing. Why is Merce breathing so loud? I have no idea. It's one of the many problems of this game. Why is it doing that? Fine! OBS, I'll use my arrow keys. Is that better? There we go. It's close enough to being aligned. There we go. And it's almost prime. This is such a shame. We totally could have won this game. Although we almost lost. There we go. But this is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, someone doesn't know how to do a rescue against Bonbon as the best rescuer against Bonbon. Bonbon didn't even have excitement, so that made no sense why she got double hit there. Why she died after that rescue, so she can't decode the mercenary cipher afterward. Graces is sending world portals instead of decoding her cipher, which is already behind. All those things combined together, man. Like, what was the coordinator doing? Was she trying to body block bombs? This is the type of stuff that I don't know, like, what's happening. This is the type of stuff that just frustrates me. Why I don't have fun playing this game. Because stuff happens, I have no control over it, and people are just doing stupid stuff that I can do nothing about. And honestly, one of these days I should save all my matches from a Tuesday stream and just watch them all on Thursday and see what happens. One of these days I should do that. That would be a horrible stream idea. Honestly, you could say that someone messed up big time that match. Like, the coordinator, no excitement, Bonbon, literally the easiest hunter to rescue from with no excitement, just because he has absolutely no mobility, no way of blocking flare guns besides hiding behind objects. It's literally nothing he can do. He's just gonna get shot in the face. He can't use his ability. The ability, absolute garbage versus flare guns, because it relies on you chaining bombs, being not stunned, and so that is a hard counter. There's no way she should go down, and maybe Psychologist can go down afterwards, but I won't count that as a time. But I am just saying that should not have been like so close to a loss there. That should have been a very easy win. Hold up, I need to fix this. What's my number? What's this? Oh. Okay. I got it. So we're gonna fix this, make it centered. I don't know if that's centered. Is that centered? The other problem is that people ban Blood Queen, and Blood Queen is a very easy hunter to win against. I shouldn't say very easy, but the whole problem with people banning Blood Queen is it because they're not picking anti-Blood Queen characters. All they have to do... Holy moly, we just matched with another Psyche. This is my friend Kyla. Someone changed her name on her account and now there's two Psyches. People ban Blood Queen, but there's so many anti-Blood Queen survivors they can go, and so we're essentially wasting a ban. And so we're probably just gonna go against like a Sculptor or just any stronger hunter than Blood Queen. And that's the issue. Like, I can't even pick Coordinator because Coordinator is not gonna be good against Sculptor. Coordinator is good when Blood Queen is banned, but she's not a good survivor to just pick in general. Then who counters Blood Queen Psyche? The best counters I could possibly think of, the most reliable counters. There are other survivors that do the job somewhat well, but by far the best ones are Perfumer, Mercenary, Forward, Gravedigger. Seer is okay as long as you can get a second Owl. So it has to be a map with short walls, like walls that you can see over so you can constantly get more and more owls. In that case, Seer is a good Blood Queen counter. That way you get more than one counter to the mirror. Gravekeeper, First Officer is okay. Barmaid is okay. Gardener's okay. Doctor's okay. They're just okay. And the reason I say okay is because, yes, they can take more than 2 Blood Queen mirror hits, but the problem is the third hit is just going to be a blink hit, which happens right after the second mirror. So it's like you died to 2 mirrors. Is essentially what I'm saying. But yeah. There's a lot of good survivors that counter Blood Queen that just absolutely mess her up. Oh my god. I was adjusting myself. That is really bad. That was really bad timing. But yeah, there's a lot of good hunters. Sorry, not good hunters. Survivors There's a lot of good survivors that do the job. Okay, that's fine. Beautiful. That was a beautiful perfume. What can I say? I think we can actually reach that. There we go. That was not a great catapult, though. We got stuck. That was gross. So I don't know what she hit. I probably should have used the windows first. Yeah, I should have used the window first because she has faster pallet breaking. Let's see if she has blink. Okay. She probably does not have blink. Okay, I'll ignore that pallet for now. Okay, well I guess we're ignoring that too. That is not in range, so I did not use my perfume. I can actually use this again. That's a great ability here. That is a great ability to have here. Although, it's not going to get much more value than that, because I'm already in a good area. But it was good there. It was good there. I played around Blink there, that's why I didn't immediately vault it. We'll save this pallet. I'm just going to keep saving it. We'll probably get hit here? No, we're fine. I'll use it now. Where's that statue? Okay, at this point, I feel like the Hunter is getting a little bit frustrated. Because that was a weak statue. These are weak statues. I'm trying to ping. There we go. We're probably gonna get hit here. Nah. Okay, we're fine. Actually, she broke that pallet, I'm pretty sure, so I can't go there. I have to stay here. Oh, that was not a good pop. What do you guys think? Should we count that? I don't know. I wish I had pallet boost. Oh, she's letting me go take it anywhere? Actually, I won't take it yet. Okay, now I will. I'm just gonna get stuck here again, though, so that's annoying. I hope we don't die because of that now. Yeah. Catapult needs some work there, but we should get everyone out. I don't know why some person was still not at the gate, but this is how the game should go. That was so she took excitement and she didn't. See, that is how the game should go. If the Hunter takes excitement, they just get utterly destroyed. That is how games should go. That is exactly how that game should work. That is exactly what should happen if a Hunter takes excitement. They just utterly, completely lose. That is what should happen, and so many people in this game do not know how to punish a Hunter that takes excitement. They just let them, they just die, and the Hunter doesn't even need a trait. It's just proving that Hunters don't need traits these days. But that is showing what should happen to you if you take excitement, especially if there's a coordinator. Ford, I would understand, but coordinator. Honestly, that does deserve someone messing up big time, because dude, we could have lost with that kind of pop. I didn't say focus on decoding. I never said focus on decoding, so that was not a good time to pop. I'm gonna add one for that. Well, I was actually worried about Blink there. Like, dude, there was a time where she baited out the swing, but dude, there were so many like opportunities that she could have blinked me earlier that I'm just not even going to try predicting the blink. Like, yes, I saw her swing, and I knew the swing wasn't in range, but if she blinked forward, yes, it would have been in range. But the thing is, I'm just going to ban Blood Queen because who knows what these people are going to pick. Because if we don't ban Blood Queen, and they're just going to go stuff like Enchantress, I don't know who these people are. I may have seen Seven before. Seven plays Mechanic. Okay, that's a good pick. But like, this Flowers... No, I don't know this person. Yeah. So I'm glad we banned Blood Queen, but it is at the end of the day a wasted ban. Dude, he means Weeping Clown. Dude, you guys remember when I played Weeping Clown on stream? He is such a sad survivor. He is so sad. I cannot express how sad of a survivor Weeping Clown is. Why didn't she switch targets? It could be a few reasons. First of all, it's a perfumer, and people just, when they see perfumer, they automatically think she's an instant kill for sculptors. Nope, not at all. That is not how it works. Not how it works. People think, like, perfumer's really bad against sculptor. You just need to know how to use her right. Get her to bait out those statues first, and then when you're in an open area, just bait it out, stay in the open area. She's gonna be on a cooldown. Granted, it's not a long cooldown, but even if you can waste 1 or 2 statues there, that is good value for your perfume. Then you just reach a pallet. And you see, here's the thing. A lot of people say Perfumer is not good against Sculptor because you feed the Sculptor presence. Here is the problem with Sculptor if you choose to start swinging at Perfumers. If the Perfumer is a very good survivor who's not going to give you hits for free unless you, Oh, this is not a good spawn. It's not that it's a bad spawn. It's just a very bad situation to be in. Okay, but we will reach that. Unfortunately, Novelist is obviously going to get chased now. Because, like, I doubt the Wu-Ching is going to keep going after me. Okay. Nope, that does not count. It was close, but that doesn't count. I'm getting some lag here, unfortunately. I had no intention of ever dropping that pallet. I was just waiting the moment he tries to just get a basic hit on me, because a lot of people get fooled by what that Wu-Ching does. And the thing about it is, it is just so easy to see coming. The moment they start charging the charge attack, it's just so obvious because of how long it takes to charge it. So at that point, I'm just like, okay, I'm just not even going to move out the way, because it's not going to hit me anyway. Because I'm hiding on the side of the pallet. It was just... That right there, just standing there, wasted like a solid 10 seconds. I didn't even have to do anything. But yeah. Just playing around your opponent. Oh, okay, what was I saying about the Sculptor? Here's the problem with Sculptor. It does feed presence if you do go against a Perfumer that messes up or just doesn't know how to play well in general. But the thing is, if you go against a good Perfumer, they're not going to give you free hits. They're going to force you to be using your abilities. And the only damage you're ever going to get on them, unless, like I said, unless they mess up big time, or in my case, like the catapult was making me stuck on the wall, then what would happen is you're just going to keep getting kited and kited and kited, and every time you hit the perfume, you give a huge advantage to the Perfumer. Like, sure, you got some presents, hooray for you. You're going to need a lot more hits to make that happen, and by the time that happens, the gates are going to pop. And that is usually what happens if a Sculptor just blindlessly keeps hitting the perfume. So a lot of people say, oh, Perfumer's not good, because even if they do swing, even if you make them hit your perfumes, they get presents. The thing about it is, if they do hit your perfumes, you get a huge advantage as Perfumer. As a Hunter, you actually don't want to be hitting those perfumes. So then the whole argument of getting presents is actually thrown out the window just because of that. Shoot, it looks like I'm gonna have to go rescue. Problem is, basement is there. Here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna wait after half. Should we go? I don't know if we can wait after half. I honestly don't know if we can afford to wait after half, because I don't have Tide Turner. We can't really do anything about this game, though, because if he has teleport here, he has teleport. But, hey, it's fine. We got the teleport out. We got the teleport out. Someone else will go rescue. Now he doesn't have that for late game. Please, yellow ping. Please go away, yellow ping. I really need perfect Wi-Fi to use Perfumer. Is he rescuing? Where is this guy? He's decoding. So that means the mechanic has to go rescue, which means she's not even going to make it. She's not even making that. So that's a little bit unfortunate. She was across the map, though. I can't really say anything. Like, it's a mechanic across the map. What can I say? Yeah, she's getting body blocked, too. Okay, I think I will leave that gate. If mechanic lives here... No, she did not. So I'm gonna leave that gate immediately, and since he's gonna get tinnitus by that gate, he's actually gonna stay there. So if this is a good hunter, they're at least first gonna check to see what exactly is going on there, why they're getting tinnitus. Unless they know it's a robot, which he might. He might know it's a robot because he might have seen it from earlier in the match. Even then, that umbrella doesn't reach. It's too far away. This gate is too far away from that chair. So that should have been a win. If someone picked a rescuer, if we didn't have junk like Novelist, then we would be able to do that rescue quite easily, actually. Even a Gravekeeper there. Gravekeeper, fantastic at basement rescues. Even Gravekeeper would have done really good there. Heck, Priestess would have done there good too, but just Priestess was the one getting chased. So, if we had an actual tryhard team, the Hunter banned Mercenary, so that wasn't an option. But, regardless, if we had any good rescuer, we would have been fine there. A little bit tragic. I can't really say that Mama messed up for dying in basement. Like, technically I could, but I'm assuming she didn't know basement was there, so I don't want to count that for anything. But yeah. I didn't have Tide Turner anyway, is the issue. I don't have Tide Turner. I'm surprised how far behind that Cypher was. I thought we would have more progress on that Cypher. I was more concerned with, what's it called? With, like, if the Priestess were to get no recovery hit on the stairs, at least we would get a second chance at a rescue. If I rescue before half. Even though the chances are very low. Dude, I don't know why these people are banning Blood Queen. I don't know these people. But I'm gonna assume they play good survivors. Please pick good survivors. Okay, one of them did. The other is not picking an anti-Blood Queen survivor. Which means if the Hunter picks Blood Queen, we just lose. If the Hunter finds the Prospector. It's a 1 in 4 chance. Now it's a 2 in 4 chance because of the Coordinator. Not to mention Dream Witch. So we just lose to Dream Witch with these survivors as well. We lose too hard. Like, literally our team is very susceptible to dying to, except Perfumer. Prospector and Coordinator, though, like, what did we ban? We banned these two Hunters, which are both very solid Hunters. I guess we're banning Wheel on Church. It's still a fine ban, even on Church. Even though there's a lot of windows, you can't always decode it. There's not going to be a cipher, every cipher that has a window by it. Not all of them do. Usually there's always at least 2 or 3 ciphers that don't have a window by it, so that the Wheel can usually kill someone pretty quickly. And what the Hunter's just going to do is they're just going to go to those specific ciphers and kill people at those ciphers. So Wheel is not a bad ban either. It's just like if we go against Blood Queen, there's a 50% chance the first survivor that gets found is just gonna die. Hopefully it's not a Blood Queen. It's an Anne, okay. Well, that's not so bad. I'll drop that. I don't know if we would have been able to reach that pallet if we just let it go. Like, if we were able to reach the second pallet without dropping that one, I would have not have dropped it. Because that pallet is a lot better than this one over here. But this pallet is really good if you can approach it from the right side. If you can go around that pallet, from the back side of that pallet, and then go through it, like from that side to this one, and you use the pallet from that direction, this pallet actually over here becomes a lot better. So I would prefer it if, you know, I was able to save that other pout. Because the other pout is a lot better than this one over there that is still up. That skin is like 500 bucks. I get very scared when I see perfumers with that skin because I assume they're just picking it not because they know how to play perfumer, but just because they have an overexpensive skin that is now with the money. That was a very bad flare gun. I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry, mama, but that's another one. Can we get DJ Khaled in here? Another one. Is that even worth the rescue? I do not think that is worth the rescue. It's not that I can't rescue that. I can totally rescue that. It's that I'm going to take damage. Perfumer's not going to be able to rebound Kite anyway. It's an N, so we're not going to rescue twice. We're only going to rescue once against this Hunter. Plus, we're already behind on Deco. Coordinator wasted her gun. Unless one of the survivors pings me that the Hunter leaves, then I will not be rescuing that. If the Hunter leaves, I will rescue. I'll at least force the Hunter to go back to that basement and waste more time chasing that Perfumer. Just not allow her to get an early head start on the other survivors. That's what the plan will be. If we can finish this Cypher in time, which we won't, now I'll have to use an elbow pad, at least one. Actually, we would have to use two. I don't even think it's worth 2 elbow pads at that point. And if we get a heartbeat, then I just wasted one of my elbow pads, which is, I'm very glad that I held on to it because I had a good feeling she wasn't about to leave just yet. Especially since one of the ciphers popped around 75%. So the Hunter is a little bit scared to leave the chair. Because who knows, Mercenary can totally make that. If it's Mercenary Cypher and he elbow pads twice, he could totally make that. I would totally be able to make that. That was disgusting. That's totally worth an elbow pad. Because even though she got the cat on us, it just means that she's not going to be able to stun us with it. And she already used Blink, so I don't have to worry about anything. If she uses cats here, let's see if she does. Yep, she does. Nothing Coordinator can do there, unfortunately. How did she survive? Actually, she might still take a hit. How is the Coordinator not taking a hit? Potato, you god! How are you not taking a hit? Oh, I guess she had an elbow pad or something. I don't know. Illusion? Okay. That was a really good play. That was the opposite. If I had a counter for that, I would say number of times someone did a godlike play. What just happened there? I have no idea what just happened there. Either the N lagged out. I definitely don't think the N lagged out. I do have our Tide Turner, so at any point this game, I can still rescue a Tide Turner. I am going to look for that late game Tide Turner against Detention. We are going to look for it. This Hunter has no way of doing extra damage besides basic hits, which means we get pretty much a free rescue against this Hunter once the gates pop. Should I pop this? I am not going to pop that. It's a little risky. Follow me. Follow me. I need this Prospector to come to my Cypher, and I am going to say Cypher Machine Prime. We don't want him rescuing. If he rescues here, there's no way we're going to be able to tie this match. So I'm going to do this. If she hits me here, that's fine. She anyway messed up her cross, so I'm not even going to have to use a... He could pop that. Yep, that's a good pop. I don't have Tide Turner anymore, unfortunately. If that Coordinator lasted just a little bit longer, we would have been able to hold on to the Tide Turner for late game, which sucks. Also, I would have been full health, so I wouldn't die to a detention hit if a teleport does happen here, because I don't have any great places to elbow pad from. The best place we could possibly go for is probably the graveyard. Probably the graveyard. It won't be very easy to dodge the cats is the problem, because it's a very straight line. And can probably very easily catch us with the cats. There's the blink though, so nothing to worry about. Thankfully, our mistakes that match didn't happen. Sorry, they did happen, but they weren't so bad. They did not cost us the game. They were still huge mistakes. I don't know why he's... Oh, you know what? It's because of that magnet. I see. Okay. He has to be careful though, because if she jumps... and perfectly lines herself up with the wall, well then if she does that, then she gets stunned. It's really sad to see this, but... no. Oh wait, there might be a chance he could kite out the tension. He could kite out the tension. I feel like the hunter's getting a little bit scared of the detention running out. Dang. I don't know, man. The tension had at least like 30 seconds left there. At least. There's a lot of time left there. But yeah. Thankfully, the mistakes weren't too bad. I'm glad the hunter didn't go after the corner after she used her gun. I'm glad that the prospector didn't go down after that blink, because that could have been really bad. Thank goodness the magnet stunned her, I think. I think the magnet stunned her. So she did get no recovery, but the magnet still stunned her, so... he lucked out a little bit there. I'm just glad that the flare gun was not needed, and that blink hit did not end up costing the game, because there's so many things that could have happened in that game that could have made it a loss. I'm just glad it's not. Jeez, why do we keep matching with Hawk Girl? I think the last time we matched with Hawk Girl, I was the one kiting, so we didn't end up seeing anything bad. She usually goes Prospector, which is not a great survivor. I know it's good against Anne, but I can't believe the hunter actually picked Anne there. Okay. Psyche, who's Hawk Girl? Hawk Girl is the person playing with us this match. She's notorious for just being inconsistent. That's the nicest way I can put it. Anne's biggest nightmare is a flashlight, no joke. If she doesn't have her cats, or she gets a cat on the thief. So look, if she doesn't get her cat on the thief, and she doesn't have her cross, and she doesn't have teleport, then yeah, it is a nightmare. But the thing is, if you get a cat on the thief, or you have your cross ability, then you can just use your cross and just face away from the thief. That's assuming you didn't already catch him with cats, so. You guys are joking, right? I'm not wasting my time here, right? Am I wasting my time talking about... okay, /J. I missed that part. Yikes. I can tell she's toxic. She's playing Cord. She's not toxic. Okay, I don't know. Maybe she is, but she never says anything in post-match, so... at least she's respectful, alright? Is she toxic? Someone else said she's also pretty toxic. I don't know. Is she... I never see anything in post-match. Maybe not when I'm in the match. I don't know. This could be a Wu Chang. I'm just gonna play around Wu Chang. I'll play around Wu Chang. We'll wait here a few seconds. Okay. It's probably not Wu Chang at that point. Hunter is approaching. Hi. That is where? Over there? That's a weird place to start our first chase. What kind of hunter would start our first chase there? A lizard? Wu Chang? Maybe Bonbon? Use the flare gun. Man, I wish I could get a calibration here so I could see this hunter. Who the hunter is. Oh, okay, that's a hunter with teleport. I guess it makes sense why the hunter would choose to go there first. Because if the survivor uses the roller coaster, it doesn't really matter. He can just use his dashes. This is a pretty decent kite. This is a... oh my god, Potato's wasting time on a robot. Man, that's the thing I don't like about Mechanic on big maps. That's just one of her problems. One of her problems is that because the ciphers are so spread out, you're spending a lot of time walking around with your robot instead of decoding a cipher immediately. I think a much better strategy with Mechanic's robot is to drop like a robot near a cipher that you plan for it to work on. Maybe not on top of it, but just on the side of it somewhere. Should we heal that? No. Okay. She'll pick herself up. If a hunter teleports like that, that's an easily just pick yourself up. Because now the hunter, there's no way he's going to be able to catch the coordinator. Unless it was on her cipher, which would have been very weird. I don't know why Potato brought her robot there, though. That's the other thing I have no idea about. Because I guess it's because Hawk Girl wasn't pinging, but... Hawk Girl wasn't pinging, sure, but the hunter did reveal themselves. This is not good. This is really bad. Really bad area against Percy. He's probably just gonna bait my perfume is the issue. So he's trying to get his 50 energy back. Okay. I don't know if he'll keep going after me. Let's see. That should not hit! Ah! If I had dropped that pout sooner, I don't know if that would have stunned him. I actually don't think that would have. I don't think that would have stunned him. We're pretty messed up here, though. Moonlit Percy. This is really bad. Nah, we're pretty messed up. But it did give our team a ton of time to just heal up for free there. So that was still a really good kite. Just because the problem with Percy is that it just provides so much time to do other stuff. Like right here, even though we're knocked down, it's just like okay. Was that a terror shock? Was that a terror shock, guys? I wonder if I should heal myself here. I think I will. I think I will heal myself here because the next time he knocks me down, I won't be able to pick myself up before I go down anyway. So I'm just gonna heal myself up. I'll survive. I'll survive one dash. I'll survive one dash with full health because I'm anyway not gonna be able to pick myself up. I'm perfumer. I'll heal myself up too slowly before I die. Good thing he already used teleport. I don't know why everyone is running away from the gate. He just used teleport. Jeez, people! Keep track! Turn up your volume! Jeez. And he's across the map too. There's really nothing to be afraid of. Where is the coordinator? Dude. Hunter's approaching me? Are you kidding me? Did you even see where the mechanic got knocked down? What the... let's see... Is she dead? I don't think she's dead here, right? She can crawl out. She'll crawl out. And I'll also crawl out. So it doesn't matter at all. I'm not dead, so I can just take a hit there. I was actually thinking about taking a hit for that coordinator there. If the coordinator was dead there, if she dies from one more hit, then I would have body blocked for her and I would have been able to crawl out from gate from there. But the thing is, coordinator was still alive. She wasn't dead to one more hit. She was still able to survive. So there's no need to take a hit. Yep, that was a terror shock. Yikes. I'm very glad we didn't lose that game, but dude, the coordinator, why did she run away from gates? Why did she run away from gate? I don't understand why she ran away from the gate. Dude, she could have messed this up big time. I wonder if I count that what the coordinator did there as well. Why did no one want to decode the gate? I don't get it. I don't get it. He just uses teleport. Well, everyone was running away from gate. Coordinator, was she stalling the hunter? The hunter was across the map. I don't get it. Like, dude, even if he had 2 or 3 dashes, we would have still opened up the gate in time. And he definitely used at least a few on that chase. Yeah. Count it. I'm counting that. There's no reason that coordinator should have stopped decoding that gate. There's no reason the prisoner should have also not been decoding that gate. He was also not decoding it. He also started running away before I started doing it. Because I knew the hunter didn't have teleport. I knew the hunter can't reach us. She might have been trying to get dungeon. What's the point? We would have been able to get out. The hunter doesn't have teleport, and the mechanic died across the map, perfectly in the corner of the map, so that even if the Percy tries using dashes, he won't be able to catch up. There's no reason to go for dungeon. That was not a good time to go for dungeon, so that still counts as a big mess up. That could have costed us the game. So like, he played Plants vs. Zombies. I already have. They've made it so bad. I don't know if you guys saw what EA did to Plants vs. Zombies on mobile. It is so bad. The whole campaign system, the whole story mode they had going, the whole everything with no ads, that's all gone. There's ads now. There's no campaign. It's just a bunch of levels squished together. EA messed up the mobile version. I think the PC version of Plants vs. Zombies is still fine, but honestly, we could count another time for that really bad pop. That pop made no sense. What was that pop? You know, Mama makes a good point. What was that pop? Because, like, dude, here's the thing. I didn't want to say anything because what if the hunter? Well, no, everyone was full health. There was literally no reason to pop. Even if the Percy forces a pop, he has to swing first, and the person still lives. Do you hear Plants vs. Zombies? Yeah, you hear Plants vs. Zombies. Fun fact, Psyche spent an entire summer playing PvZ Garden Warfare 2 for like 10 or 12 hours a day just to hit max rank. It took 2.5 months of 12-hour grinding every single day. Fun fact of how long it takes to hit max rank in that game. Was it worth it? Yes! Yes! 14-year-old me still thinks it's worth it. It was still totally worth it. Come on, guys. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun still. A lot of people get bothered that they don't spend their summer outdoors. To me, it doesn't matter if you spend your summer outdoors. It just matters if you enjoyed your summer. And I enjoyed my summer, so. Who did you play, Psyche? Who did I play? I can't just play one person. I have to hit max rank on all my characters, so it doesn't work like that. But I guess if you're asking me who did I play the most, who is my favorite character to play, I would say on the plant side, Rose was probably my favorite. Just because of the auto-aim and the insane damage. 10 damage a hit for auto-aim. That's insane. And my favorite zombie, maybe computer scientists. Toxic Brains is a little bit circumstantial, but they're both a lot of fun. If I had a Unicorn Chomper, I would pick Unicorn Chomper as my favorite plant. But I don't have Unicorn Chomper because I did not hit max rank on the first Garden Warfare game. I do have the first Garden Warfare game, by the way. I'll give her the Cypher. This is a very strong Cypher for mechanics to decode. It's very hard for any hunter, even Dreamish, to be able to get a leech over there. As long as, like, nobody died on, like, these 3 chairs. Which is, like, nothing. Like, only 3 chairs they could possibly die at for that leech to reach. That leech to reach. That rhymes. Where's the merchant going? Merchant? Merchant. Okay, hunter changed target. I probably shouldn't say that because now the term merchant might think the hunter left her, which is not the case. Psyche, may I know how old you are? I am 18 years old. My favorite zombie, though, that's a tough one. They're all really fun. I really enjoy playing all of them. Foot Soldier, definitely a great one. Engineer, definitely the worst one. Definitely not Engineer. Any of the Engineers, they all suck. I'm sorry. Even Mechanic. Why play Mechanic? Just play a Foot Soldier. Yes, 2 Psyches. I explained this earlier, but basically, someone went on my friend's account, Kyla. This is Kyla, the person who's Psyche. And they changed their name to Psyche. So now we have 2 Psyches. It's funny. I like it. It's almost perfect. I don't think it's like messed up at all. I think that's perfectly centered. It might not be perfectly centered, like maybe her name is slightly off to the like left or right because of invisible characters, but I don't know, that looks near perfect. Imagine Psyche being second to a merchant. Wow, that's really unlucky. I mean, I don't know if I could call that unlucky. I do have to play around the patroller here. No one pinged, and I didn't hear any blink. There's the patroller. Here we go. We can't really make this in time. Can we make that in time? Holy moly, what is going on? Hunter, you okay, bro? Hunter, are you okay? Hunter! We rescued 10 seconds ago! I'm gonna pick the... is that worth picking up? She's about to go on that leech, isn't she? She's probably gonna go on it. Yep, there it is. Just wanted to make sure. And I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up, and if the Dream Witch leeches me, I'll just have someone else pick up my leech remover, and we'll just de-leech that way. But we do have to finish this cipher. Middle cipher is very important. I'm just gonna... Hold up 1 second. That is extremely obnoxious. Hold up, we did finish the cipher, okay. So am I rescuing again? Does Mechanic want to go rescue? Or does she have like a cipher that she has to work on? She's not pinging at all, so like I don't even know where her cipher is. I wouldn't be able to help her in the first place. Dream Witch is here, which is really annoying. And that's my leech, so I literally have to drag it away. Okay, that's patroller number 2, so I'm definitely not rescuing that. There's no need to. I should probably still play around the patroller because of my leech. Okay, we're probably fine. Are we fine? If she hits me here, that's fine. Come on, hit me. I dare you. Hit me. That's fine. She just wasted a whole leech. She leeched me and immediately got rid of it. And hitting a mercenary is probably the worst ways to use your leech because I'm still alive. She's not going to be able to do anything. Like, dude. That was actually perfectly fine. I'm fine with that. That was a big waste of a leech. She should have not hit me there. Because the thing is, think about it. If that was any other survivor, it might be justifiable. Not really still. Because now she's still on a huge cooldown. But hitting a mercenary, you're not going to chase him anyway. So you're better off keeping that leech on the field. And maybe you'll get damage on someone else using it. Which is... Or maybe, like right here. She could be controlling our cipher. But I still had my leech. But since I don't have my leech, I don't have to waste time removing it. Maybe Mechanic could, like, remove it. Like, dude, there's a leech remover right here. Is she gonna pick that up? Come on, pick that up. Right here. Pick it up. Right here. Pick it up. Pick this leech up. Here, I'll force her to pick it up. There you go. I don't actually want to get healed. I just want her to know that there's a leech there. Because, dude, obviously, she would pick it up if she knew it was there. I don't know why she popped that. I guess it's because the Dream Witch is here. Can I please stop lagging though? Because if I don't stop lagging, why is the Wi-Fi so bad today? This is probably the servers. Yeah, this is very bad. You guys see how I'm walking? This is how it should be right here. There's absolutely no input lag, but like, okay. I don't know why she was not standing by a pallet during that time. Why would she not stand by a pallet? I have to do this to play her on a blink. Wow. She should have been standing at that pallet right there. I think I still have to remove this, don't I? We still have to remove this. This is not going to run us over. Let me decode this. There was a blink. I'm pretty sure that was the main body. This is really bad. If she hits me here, this is my leech, so if she hits me here, then this is game over. And I can actually leave. I can just leave and the leech goes away. So, that's how you take advantage of Dream Witch's leech. Why Mercenary is so utterly broken. Psyche, have you been boosted yet? No, not today. I've been doing nothing but perfect gameplay today. Psyche, I heard you talking about how Mechanic isn't rank viable in your past streams. And I want to know why. You're usually right about these things. You got this. Is she still S tier? In tournaments, yes. Absolutely keep using her in tournaments. She's a very good survivor for tying games. And that is the why. Tying. She's not a good, consistent survivor at winning games anymore. If she loses her robot even once, then that robot can no longer finish the cipher by itself. Mostly because of that decode nerf, but also because it doesn't last long anymore. It used to last a long time by a few ways. First of all, it had 50% increased durability. They nerfed that to 33. Mechanic also added an 8% global buff to all survivors. Wait. Oh, sorry, that was 2016 Mechanic. 2017. 3% global buff to all survivors. They removed that. So what that means is Mechanic herself does not decode 3% faster anymore. Yes, she applied that to herself and all their teammates. So that was a big annoyance. Because that means now each survivor finishes a cipher like 2, 3, 4 seconds later. Depending on the survivor. If it's like a forward or mercenary, we're talking 4 to 5 second difference. If it's a normal decoder, we're talking maybe like 2 second difference because they anyway decoded faster. But for slower decoders, it mattered a lot. She was able to decode up to 2 ciphers by herself. Even with her nerf, that made it so that she can't have an infinite robot by getting off of it and it wouldn't lose durability while it's decoding. That's how it used to be. It would still be able to decode 2 ciphers if you worked on your own cipher and you had robot work on theirs. And then when robot finished theirs, you would take your robot to your cipher, and that way the robot just barely finishes a second cipher without dying on you. Otherwise, it would still die. But now, I'm not even sure if it can do that. And now especially nowadays, you need your 2 ciphers to be really close together for that robot to still be able to finish both of them. It's mostly just because of the risk versus reward factor. You gotta think about risk versus reward. It's why Mind's Eye and Prisoner are not that good. Mind's Eye is very high reward, but way too high of a risk. In fact, she literally shows the hunter where she is. Prisoner is very, like medium risk, relatively high risk, because if you go against a Blood Queen, Sculptor, Wheel less so, but Wheel's still pretty bad as long as you go against a hunter. Dang, damn Blood Queen. I should have banned Blood Queen and then Wheel, so then we're guaranteed to ban Wheel, because no one else banned anything else. But if I ban Sculptor, there is a 50-50. It's going to be Blood Queen, Sculptor, or Wheel. Sorry, 33, 33, 33. And unfortunately, we got the unlucky 33%. It's mostly just because of risk versus reward. In terms of, like I said, in terms of tournaments, it's really good at wasting the hunter's time. Because that's a 5th survivor they need to look for. Otherwise, it just finishes a free cipher. But Mechanic herself is not a great kiter. And people primarily use Mechanic for kiting. For just dying on chair and getting a cipher done and easily tie the match. Now, even if you don't get chased, a lot of time your robot does not get value like it used to. It usually still only gets like 1 cipher. And if it goes down at any point, it's not going to get close to the same decode A used to got. So she herself is not a great kiter. It was mostly just her robot that was carrying her. That is, long story short, that is mostly what Mechanic was used for. It was mostly just to be annoying for the hunter, so that even if the hunter found her robot, she would have a second one, and that second one would still be able to decode a cipher by itself. Now, not so much. So that's the main reason. That's just reducing that decode from 25 to 10. If they did introduce her durability, then we still would have been fine, but they had to reduce her durability. Otherwise, the decode wouldn't matter if they only reduced the decode. Let's see who the hunter is. Wheel. That's really bad. That's why I wanted to ban Wheel. Very strong hunter on this map. Either Eversleeping or Chinatown are the 2 strongest. I am not paying attention to pings. Hunter's near you? Okay, is someone here? No, no one is nigh. No one is here, I should say. She has a window to work with. It's not terrible. Coordinator does have a window to work with. But it's not great. It's not great. Worst case scenario, the Wheel's gonna get 2 spike hits on her, and then she could just shoot the hunter immediately. Very, very solid. If she gets a second spike hit here, I'm actually gonna try to predict the excitement, because I have a feeling this hunter did not take Blink on this map. I'm gonna put my sound up now that we're not playing Mercenary. If the hunter gets a second Wheel hit here, okay, that's fine. I don't know why the hunter switched. I guess the courier is at a good window, even though this is like the only good window on this map. Right here at Graveyard. Why do we keep matching with Kyla? This is the 3rd Imposter Psyche match. I wonder if we should spectate her. Yes, we definitely will. So I'm watching. That was not a good owl. When he used the trap, I thought it was him swinging, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Because now we're not going to get value out of the owl. Oh, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. If he just went for a swing and not went for his trap, then I would be able to visibly, like... we would be able to visibly use the owl, but I just have to send the owl right as I see him moving is the problem. Because Wheel doesn't have an instant swing, but Wheel's swing is still pretty darn fast. I wonder, maybe I should have been more patient, but it's cutting it a little bit close with Wheel. She does swing just that little bit fast enough where it is detrimental if you don't send the owl on time. Please tell me she rescues that. Excitement? No excitement. Which means it has to be Blink. Okay. Right after the owl, yeah. The thing is, there's nothing she can do. There's literally nowhere she can go. There's almost no tall walls on this map. I don't even know if this is worth a heal. This is not worth a heal. Because even if we heal her, she's still dead to 3 spikes, with meaning that on this map especially, like if it was the Arms Factory or Church, I would do it. But on this map, there's no windows to hide behind. There's this one, and once she has 1,000 presents, it's not that good either. Which means all the Hunter needs, if I heal that Coordinator, all the Hunter needs is 2 spike hits and then a full presence hit, and we die. Or she dies, at least. Oh, that's really annoying. Oh wait, I have Wanted Order, so I can't even hide. I can't even vault this window. I'm just not going to vault it until he comes out of Wheel. Because if I vault it, I'm just going to waste my, my speed boost. Man, I don't know what this Hunter... Actually, I do know. I've said multiple times how to nerf this Hunter. It is ridiculously strong. Not fair on certain maps. And then way too underpowered on some other maps. Like Arms Factory, any good survivor should be able to destroy you there. Especially if they're playing like anti-Blood Queen survivors as well. Typically, the anti-Blood Queen survivors do pretty good against Wheel as well. I wonder if we should body block that. If she ran towards my pallets, I would have, but she's running upstairs, and I can't help her in that time. I don't know how she's still alive. Wow, that was a really bad Wheel. Wheel? That was a really bad trap. Still got her, though, and we're in a lot of trouble now. Toy Merchant has a Cypher. I'm actually not going to go to that Cypher on purpose. Just in case the Hunter would have been able to cheer sooner than that. Why do people pop the Cypher? Dude, I hate when people pop that. I hate it when people pop it before the Wheel comes out of Wheel. It's not a good play at all, because even if the Hunter's coming after you, you popping it early doesn't do anything. You have a better chance waiting and getting a boost than you popping it early and then your boost going away and then you're in the same problem. You're in the same boat. I'm not going to count it as a screw-up just because it really didn't matter this game. Because the Hunter left me and I was anyway at a pretty good window for the Hunter to have to... It's not a great window, of course, but... It'll at least force the Wheel to come out of her Wheel, and then I vault the window and get a boost. And I don't even know if I can make it to Graveyard in time before I get trapped, but... I don't know. We'll save that for a day to find out. I don't actually know. Even with a boost, I don't think you can make that. Maybe. It would be very close. Seki, how are you doing? Well, it seems not great at the match, but how are you? I'm doing good. Thank you, Pandia. Who popped that? Who popped that Cypher? It's probably not to Toy Merchant. You can hear the keyboard sounds without the keyboard sounds. Had the hunter not missed his, I'll say his, because technically wheel is not a she, but I always call it a she. Technically that wheel should not have missed his blink. And if they did not, we would have had no cipher progress. Not enough, at least. 75 is not enough. We would need a different cipher. So had the wheel not missed the blink. And even with that blink miss, I'm surprised the perfumer lasted so long. I don't know. She must have used a boost or something, like some sort of window boost. Man. You type so fast. That's what yours of Clash of Clans does. I used to play Clash of Clans for like how many years? I still do, but I've taken years of breaks between then. But I used to play the game a lot more. I used to strategize a lot more in clan chat, and that's how I got really good at typing. I just memorized the keyboard. I can partially, maybe not partially, I can mostly type with my without looking at the keyboard, but it's just faster to look at the keyboard. I don't know why it was such a big deal. I don't know if you guys remember, but 15 years ago, you might not remember this if you're super young, but 15, 20 years ago, it was a big deal when schools were not teaching like kids how to type without looking at the keyboard. It's sort of like cursive, like sort of like how people thought not teaching kids how to write cursive was a big deal. It was like a big deal to know how to look at how to type without looking at the keyboard. I remember schools were doing it with certain programs, with certain typing programs. But in reality, I just feel it's faster to look at the keyboard. If you're fast and you're efficient and you're not messing up keys, then it's actually faster to look at the keyboard, because then you don't even need to look at the screen. You wouldn't even need to look at the screen in that case. Taking a little bit of a risk there, but it paid off. He might be searching for my mirror clone now. If he finds my clone, I am gonna get off this cipher ahead of time just in case. And I'm actually worried I'm worried he found it, actually. Okay. I did that just in case. No one was pinging where the hunter is. And if that hunter found a smart photographer, here's what a smart photographer would do. If the camera roll is about to finish and they find my clone, I probably should have checked first, but I didn't want to risk like the hunter immediately hitting me in case he's still here. Like, imagine if the hunter was still here thinking that my clone was over here when it really was over there. We have to remember that the hunter doesn't necessarily know where my clone is. They're probably thinking it's over here. So imagine if I went through the camera to check if he knows where my clone is. And then I would have gotten hit there, which would have been even worse. But it's just one perfume. I'm probably not going to need it. It's a photographer at the end of the day. The only thing I'm gonna need a perfume for are like blinks, and maybe if I like stumble across a broken pallet, maybe then I'll need a perfume. But 3 perfumes is already more than enough against photographer. We just need to make sure that I don't like take damage before then in the camera roll. So like as I was saying, a good photographer, if it's a good photographer and they find my perfumer clone, my mirror image, and what they would do is they see that they don't have any more time to chair me, assuming that it was late, that they found me late, like assuming they didn't have time to chair me before then, they just see my clone, that's all they have time for, then they're going to choose to hit it right as the camera roll ends before I can perfume it. That's what a good photographer would do, assuming he found where I was. But yeah, as I was saying, thanks for coming to my TED Talk, guys. Okay, we've been doing fine though. We've been doing fine. I'm a little bit worried about a blink. I don't think he's used the blink yet. It's still there. Okay, we're just not gonna work on that cipher anymore. Although Mercenary's already here, so since Mercenary is there, Sincere... Oh, is that a teleport? That is... Okay. 4, 93, 92, 91. Yes, I am gonna count the whole teleport in my head from here on out. I have a really good internal timer. 82, 81, 80. That's what years of Clash of Clans and Clash Royale does. You also have a very good internal timer. 4, 3, 2. I might be a little bit off because I was talking. 68, 67, 66. I usually don't even count out a lot, but just to give you guys an idea of where I'm at. So it's about 60 seconds now. There's a cipher here. Hunter is near us. I really hope those people get off the cipher. Okay, that's fine. It's just me. So, since it's me, I'll get off now. We anyway have more progress on this cipher. And since he's not guarding it, we're better off decoding the higher progress cipher. Make sure... Okay, that chair is right next to me. Oh, shoot, I can't hide there. I just have to make sure he doesn't spawn me. Please don't see me. Okay. If he saw me there, he would have easily just got me. That's what would happen. Oh, that's fine. So teleport is back. That was 100 seconds right there. Believe it or not, yes, that was 100 seconds. That was a great rescue. Good thing I'm playing Perfumer as well, so we can just heal that damage right away. So now this photographer is going to do this thing where he just photographs back and forth every 8 seconds. Okay, never mind. Someone stunned him. Okay, Cypher's also primed, so we don't need to decode that. Follow me. I'm just going to ping ahead of time just so people know where I am. It's helpful to know. I will actually drop this to get a boost against Photographer. This is worth it. Photographer, absolutely no abilities to catch up, so I'm fine dropping both of these pallets if I get teleported on. I don't know if I heard a teleport. I heard something there. Okay, definitely not. So no teleport. He's just gonna do it in the real world. Interesting. Okay, so he's gonna do that. That's really awkward. We also have no pallets left, unfortunately. Love doing that. I love doing that so much. I don't know if we're gonna be able to live, though. Yeah, we're fine. I don't think he'll fall for it again. Again. I'm not gonna try doing it that time. Oh, he fell for it. He fell for the opposite that time. That was too predictable, man. That was too predictable. He was trying to get on the other side of the pallet. Assuming that I didn't drop it yet, which I did. We're just gonna keep kiting. I didn't take a very optimal route because now he's gonna cut me off there a little bit. So that was not a very optimal route. I'll do this. He'll break that pallet, which is what I'm expecting him to do. And he'll be able to card trick back and get some value from it. No, he's not, because I'm not even walking on his trail. Okay, he's gonna go around. That's perfectly fine. And that's a little bit unlucky. I can't leave now. That tramp kind of screwed me up. Let's see what he does. Is he gonna break it? No. Okay, now he's gonna break it. Where is Dungeon? Oh, I know where Dungeon is now. Okay. That's fine. We can take this hit, and I'll just say Dungeon is here. So Mercenary can leave. And he doesn't have Blink, so I can just vault that freely. Whew. Who needs perfumes? It's Joseph. Come on, guys. I'm glad we didn't take a hit there when that tramp logged us, because using that pallet is rough. That pallet is really rough there. That's how you use that pallet, by the way. You have to get behind the side of it. And you have to hope the hunter swings from the right side so you can actually get behind it, which is what the hunter did there. If the hunter went from the opposite side, I wouldn't have had a good place to hide behind that pallet. I would just kind of have to stand in front of it if I wanted to drop it. Which means I could potentially get hit through if I were to do that. That guy was nuts. It's a photographer. It's a photographer. I'm surprised he didn't at least charge attack when I used my perfume. I think he should have charge attack there, because then I'm kind of forced to perfume back, unless I'm predicting him to swing backwards, which actually, in that case, I would have to exactly predict that he would swing backwards, because even if he does swing at me and I perfume back, there's no pallets left there, so I would also die. Meaning that the only option there was to hope that he thinks I'm going to perfume back when he's charging up his charge attack, out of fear. Which, as a survivor, I know that even if he swings at me, I just have to take that hit. Because even if I perfume back, even if he doesn't bait it, and I perfume back, I'm still dead. Even that garbage pallet I already used. Did he break that garbage pallet? That garbage pallet is unusable, so there's no point. Like, technically I could try pallet stunning off of it, but same problem as with the corner house pod that you guys saw me use earlier. One side you can hide behind, and the other side you cannot hide behind without taking a hit. Like, without standing in the open, like, right in front of it. The other side of it, though, you can stand next to the pallet, so that way you don't get a hit. You don't get hit immediately. I'm gonna become the Riddler. Yes, I ate Quinn. I had a good day. Had chemistry today. Chemistry was a lot of fun today. Learning about electrochemistry, so... It's cool learning about batteries. Actual real-life stuff that is actually helpful to me in my real-life and maybe in my career if I become a chemist. A battery chemist. Now that's something. Making more efficient batteries. May seem like a useless job, but believe me, you guys are gonna love when your batteries don't die instantly. Remember the Wii days when everyone would have Wii controllers and they would die because the batteries would just die? It would be really nice if we had longer lasting batteries, just saying. Although then again, what can you possibly find that a chemist hasn't already found by now for batteries? I don't know, man. There's so many different elements you could combine together to see like which one gives its electrons better than the other, than like some other elements. Some elements give away their electrons just better than others, which gives more energy, which makes a battery have higher voltage. That's long story short. That's how batteries work. A switch of electrons, and the stronger the attraction of one, then the stronger the voltage. Why are we banning Geisha? I should have banned Wheel. I have a feeling they're not going to pick anti-Blood Queen characters. I don't know. Sunny? I feel like I've seen this person's name before. Sunny? Oh, by the way, what did I eat? I ate chicken noodle soup. There you go, Quinn. Sunny does play good stuff, right? I don't know, man. When I see two people on the same team, I just kind of assume they know what they're doing, that they're gonna go meta. Because if you're on a tournament team, you probably play meta. I mean, she mains Coordinator and Priestess. Those are solid survivors. If you ban Blood Queen, Coordinator is solid. Although you kind of also have to ban Sculptor. Yikes. We haven't really had any screw-ups. We've done pretty good. Games have been going pretty good so far. Everyone's like been playing well. Great kites. Good job like doing the specific ciphers. I did an extra cipher one of those games, but that was on purpose because it's a wheel. And had that perfumer died instantly that wheel match, then we would have needed another cipher by then. We couldn't have like focused our attention on that cipher. It would have been too late. This is a really bad spawn. For starters, the hunter could either spawn 2-story, corner over there. Let's see if the hunter did spawn corner. No, they did not. Did they spawn corner? They did spawn corner. It's a wax artist. Okay. So the key spawn was over there. Someone got a spawn over there. Key spawn was over there. Let's see if this hunter is able to find someone. If he finds me, that would be awesome. Because I'm in a really good area. This is the best side of the map to play wax artist on. You know what this wax artist should be doing? This wax artist should not be wasting time trying to find people on this side of the map. Because this side of the map does extremely well against wax artists. He should immediately be going on the opposite side of the map where people can't hide behind tall walls. That's what he should be doing. He should be going on that side of the map. Oh, that's not a good place to kite wax artists, though. Of all the places, this is such a nice side of the map to kite wax artists on, but Entomologist is not taking great advantage of that. I think what Entomologist was going for there is she was going for the bees. Like, I'm pretty sure what the Entomologist was doing there was she was trying to block the stairs with the bees. And yes, on the surface, that is a good strategy on the surface. Not a good strategy against Wax Artist, because Wax Artist swings very quickly, he can get rid of the bees quickly, and that means you have to take away your bees almost instantly. It barely gave you any distance, because he swings so quickly. And he can just wax you easily while you're in your bees, so. Against specifically Wax Artist, that's not a good strategy to do. If that was like a different hunter, like Bonbon, maybe. Most hunters, that's fine to do against. But not against Wax Artist, who swings very quickly, destroys the bees quickly, which means you have to take away your bees quickly, which means he can just start waxing you immediately afterward. So you should be using these walls. These walls are pretty good. Looping this window in a circle like this is fine. It's not great, but it's fine. If you have a window boost, you can do it once and then just boost away to those two pallets over there, which also have tall walls. So it's like a circle. You just go from area to area that has tall walls, and that's why this area is pretty good against Wax Artists. Once you get in you have to get in the right setup, the right start. The Entomologist had an okay start. Like, it wasn't a great start. The start wasn't great. Like, I think she was cut off a little bit here. So it wasn't super great. But she had something to work with, at least. Like, even bees would have done fine there. It would have given her just enough time to still get behind a wall and not get immediately waxed over. Let's see if he teleports here. Hopefully he teleported on the Cypher right before... Hopefully he teleported on the Cypher right after it popped so that he wasted his teleport, but looks like that did not happen. Okay. I don't know if I can count that as someone messing up big time. Like, if someone doesn't know where to kite a hunter, I don't feel like that's them messing up big time. I feel like that's just them learning how to play the game. There are certain mistakes that are more excusable. Like that one over there. It's actually very excusable because it's not immediately apparent. Like, at first you think it's a good idea, yes, but then you realize it's not, because Wax Artists can quickly get rid of your bees and wax you over at that station. Okay, he's just gonna wax that pallet, which is unfortunate. Did he miss? I think he missed at first. So the problem with Wax Artists is that the wax goes away very quickly. He's gonna need to camp that, because the wax just goes away too quickly. So there it is. There it is. That's fine. As long as we don't get double hit there, we're fine. Hopefully our teammates can start working on another Cypher. Though I would really like it if they, like, you know, finish this one as well. That one would also be nice. Oh, that was a miss. That was quite a tragic miss. Okay, so he's gonna block that, and then he's obviously gonna go around, so all we have to do is just do this. And then see which side he goes around after that. Okay, he goes on that side. That's kind of weird. It's kind of weird he went on that side. Pallet is still here. Cypher's prime. I'm not gonna drop this. Oh, okay. Well, it's fine that we dropped it because we're still alive. Maybe it's not fine that we dropped it. Oh yeah, it's not fine. It's not fine that we dropped that. Ugh, that big mistake by me. Oh, why is the mechanic here? Oh, she was probably the one who popped the Cypher. I'm gonna actually add that as a, that was a big screw up by me. So I'm actually going to add that to the loss. I didn't have to drop that. But then all the other pallets were broken as well, unfortunately. So all I had to do was just not drop the pallet there and we actually would have been fine. I'm so picky. You see, that's nothing compared to what the entomologist, how badly the entomologist messed up by not even using the right area. At least I was in the right area. But I'm really picky on myself, so. I actually kind of want him to follow me, because this way we're going to get a free rescue off. Dang. So he's not. Interchange target. I don't know if we'll be able to open this gate in time. We probably will, but what if he, like, doesn't early teleport here? Like, what if he teleports, like, in 5 seconds from now? Coordinator, I don't know if she can make that at that point. And that's assuming Coordinator is, like, not close to the chair, and that's assuming she doesn't get found. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. You have a calc test tomorrow, a chem test Thursday, midterm history. Yikes! You better get started on them. That's a yikes. Guys, get started on your schoolwork. The stream is going to be available later. As long as nothing controversial happens, which it doesn't look like. We're not on voice chat with anyone, so it doesn't look like anything controversial has happened. It's gonna happen, I should say. XP level up, let's go! Man, it takes so long to level up. Like, the last 3 levels of every level up, 3,000 XP. That takes weeks. And I don't play for more than 2 hours a day, so that can take a while. Psyche, does your calc teacher still hate you? I wouldn't say they hate me. Look, all I can say is I hate them. I don't know if they hate me. VC streams are so fun. I don't know, man. I don't like VC streams. Just because then I never get to say anything, but it's also fine because then I get to concentrate on the game. Not Psyche reading my messages about not sleeping for over 48 hours. Wow. Psyche, do you have Gravekeeper cheer? I don't think I do. You gotta get some sleep, bro. That's crazy. Okay. That's a yikes for me. Let's see if I have the cheer. Probably not. I don't remember. Guys, we got Takis con salsa! That means we automatically have to ban Blockbane because they're gonna go entomologist. You slept 30 minutes in chemistry, does that count? I mean, you have chemistry, like electronic signals going through your brain during that time, I think, while you're sleeping. I mean, I'm sure there's, I sure hope there are electronic signals going through your brain 24/7. But it counts, guys. Maybe they weren't digesting the chemistry information, but they were experiencing chemistry in chemistry class, so it counts. It counts. It's close enough. Notice how I'm not picking patient today, because I don't feel like being a screw-up. I'm sorry, man. I just don't like patient. Like, dude, there's so many problems with patient that I just don't like. Schmitty can make him work. Maybe I'll make him work someday, but there's no matter what, I'm always just gonna prefer the versatility of a perfume instead. Just being able to use it anywhere, anytime, any way I want, whether it's before a pallet, after I approach a pallet, drop a pallet, then perfume and get rid of any damage like a Foggy Blade, Violinist No. There's so much versatility that just... Patient's really just good against, like, Bamba. I don't even know if I can count Sculpture, because there's a good chance you could get blocked with your hook, and I don't want that happening to me as Patient. That just means there's less... That's less areas that you can hook off of. If it's not even, I can't even say it's a mercenary elbow pad. This is a key spawn, by the way, Hunter spawn ship. I can't even say it's very versatile, because at least elbow pad, yeah, you can only use it against walls, but here's the thing, you should already be cutting by walls. Like, that's where pallets and windows are, by walls. So it already gives you a ton of versatility. It's much faster at activating, and it gives you more distance, I would say. In general, I would say, gives you more distance. Wow, that's really unfortunate. I saw that. The charge attack. He just walked right through. Even on rescues. On rescues, I've had a very bad experience with hooks. On my rescues, there are so many times where I prefer having a perfume over a hook. Maybe that's just because I've played Perfumer for 3 years, so I just know how to use it better. 4 years. About 4 years now. We're counting up almost 4 years now. Is the hunter actually near her? There's no heartbeat. I just saw the hunter straight up leave. I'm rescuing this. This is a free rescue. I think she's going after the robot, or he, or whoever this hunter is. I don't know what happened there. Don't ask me, guys. We just got a free rescue, so this is going to waste a lot of time. Even though I don't have Tide Tuner, it's going to waste time than just letting her go past half and die and shit, so. A little bit of a mistake from the hunter. Even though he got her down pretty quickly, it just meant that between that time, there's like 10 to 15 seconds he wasn't getting any progress on the chairs, so. In this situation, it really matters. I know it's not great in the long run, but it's something. And something is the important part. Right, in this situation, every second really does matter. That soul disappeared. Perfect timing. Basement is not here. So we can come here, kite later. Even if I'm about to die, it's perfectly fine risking it. It's really hard to die to a place like Shed anyway. That's the thing. I'm actually going to do this. A lot of people don't know about this, but you can actually purposefully drag away souls from the tree. That's a loss. That's literally a loss. Yikes. Against entomologists, against Axeboy too, man. There's just no way we can win this anymore. Like, unless Mercenary does some amazing rescue here. I should have dodged. I shouldn't have needed a perfume. He's going around. Okay, we're definitely not going to use that now. I'm lagging. I need this lag to go away. Come on, man. Ah, he got me. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. That's a little bit unfortunate. The important part is we're not by the important Cypher machines. I can't go there, otherwise I'm just gonna... there's a soul there as well. That was a very good soul. He predicted my movement. What's going on? Entomonologist is working on that site for Mercenary. If the thing is, if he didn't have full presence there, that would have been a much easier kite. Because that wouldn't have slowed me down. It means I can drop the pallet sooner. I would have more options in general. I may have not necessarily dropped it sooner because it might not have been the really bad elbow pad. And we're gonna immediately die because of that elbow pad. So that's another one down a drain. If he didn't fail that elbow pad, like even if he got hit during the elbow pad, at least it would have given me distance to waste more time, but now he's not even gonna have time to go back to his Cypher. That's such a huge mistake as Mercenary. I'm surprised he didn't get double hit. He went after me. Oh my goodness. Does he not have any more elbow pads? Yeah, he does. I can't tell if he has any more elbow pads, because elbow pads, you can't see them through walls. So he might not. That was a huge mistake. That was a huge mistake. I could have potentially rebounded off of that. Because the hunter would have hit him far from chair, and if he elbow padded right after the hit, or during his elbow pad, like right after it launches, even if he hit him while he's launching, he still gets that. He still gets that. What's it called? That boost from the elbow pad. But that was just completely canceled. Completely canceled. Man, all we needed was like a rebound kite there, like a rebound kite from the entomologist, but when you have back-to-back bad kites, It's just really bad. Like, first Kai, if it's a first Kai, considering it was a mechanic, Lakeside, bad start, I can't really count it as messing it up. But once someone is like the perfect counter to the Hunter, in one of the most perfect areas, Shed, I'm sorry, and like they still die immediately. Like, that was a faster death than the mechanic. We have to ban you. Psyche, have you experienced the recent glitch? The glitch where people go different costumes as a hunter. Yes, I did experience it. Someone invited me to a random 2v8 match on Saturday. And I was playing this match. We only had 7 people. Someone left last second. And I thought, okay, we're screwed. But then I noticed that the hunters were just being friendly, and so I was just talking with Miki on voice chat, not paying much attention to the game. It was 2v8, 2v7 technically. And I just see a hunter walking around, you know, not swinging at all or doing anything. I'm like, okay, it's just a Percy chasing a survivor who's being friendly. Okay. It took me 2 minutes to realize you can't play Percy in 2v8. After a while, I was like, wait a second, something doesn't feel right. I've never seen Percy in 2v8, and then I remembered. The other person was playing Gamekeeper with Gamekeeper's skin, but Gamekeeper was using a clown dash. It was the craziest thing ever. I've never seen anything like it. He was literally talking as a clown. He had the clown emotes as a Gamekeeper. That was insane. It was funny. This is a weak spawn, so we have no idea where Hunter spawns. It could have been Graveyard. It's actually probably not Graveyard. It's probably... Ooh, Hunter Survivor spawn over there. Unfortunately, there's 2 different spawns where a Survivor could spawn at middle and you spawn here. So I still don't know where the Hunter spawned. We could narrow it down a little bit. But it's Dream Witch anyway, so it was on that side of the map. It was as Palette. If it was Graveyard, we would have spawned closer to that building, but we spawned between these 2 pallets, so it's most likely not Graveyard. Unless we got really unlucky with the spawn and it pushed us to the side. Dungeon is here. Perfumer is not great against Dream Witch. It's workable. We can work with this. If she has Patroller and not Blink, then this is workable. We can work with this. As Perfumer against Patroller, we can definitely do something still. By the way, does anyone remember if you drop from a high right when the Patroller is about to bite you, does it still count as biting you? I've never tested that. I really should test it. Why did he wait so long to send that letter? He did send a deco letter early game, right? Maybe it just wasn't to me. I think this is the second letter of the game. The problem with this letter is that he kind of wasted time because he sent me a deco letter, but the other 20 seconds he wasted because he already finished the cipher, and then I'm wasting the other 10 seconds because I'm about to finish my cipher. I feel like he should have held on to it, honestly. But then who knows how long... Dude, who knows how long he would have to wait to use that letter, because then I had to find a cipher still. Patroller, that's really bad. So it is Patroller. She has to rescue immediately after half. She can't even run away because the Hunter's just gonna... I'm guessing she did that to save herself. Although, she should have hit the leech that is not in recovery if she's gonna save herself. Wow, this guy got 3 deco letters in a row. We're getting extremely lucky with Postman. Like, every once in a while, Postman is good because you get this extreme luck, but usually this does not happen. So he got 3 deco letters in a row. I'm assuming the first letter he sent early in the game, and it was a deco, I'm assuming. Okay, honestly, we lost this match, but what can you do? That's what it's like playing Coordinator. That's not a hit. That's actually a hit? I can't believe that. The problem is that we already lost this game. Blink too. Even if I didn't get hit there, I would have had to predict his blink with my perfume. Dude, I can't believe that counted as a hit. Wow. Are the letters random? It's not random. It's not exactly random. It's a 50% chance. For deco letters specifically, it's a 50% chance that it's a rescue letter or a deco letter. Because the deco letter shows up in the middle. It always shows up in the middle. And the only two things that can show up in the middle is a deco letter and a rescue letter. Hunter did not... Well, Hunter's probably going to switch now. Now that she leeched me. We were losing that game anyway is the problem. Even if I didn't go for that window, I would have to rescue immediately. Going for that window will at least give us the maximum time to rescue, because if we rescue any earlier, we are gonna lose. It's a little bit unfortunate. Maybe I should have waited longer, but here's the thing. I'm playing Perfumer, so I also can't wait too long. I have to get close to the chair before the Hunter sees that I just popped that cipher. And so then they're gonna start like blocking it ahead of time, blocking this area ahead of time. So then I would be screwed over. I also wouldn't have been able to rescue if I waited too long. It's a lose-lose situation. Our only chance was reaching that window in time. Alright, it's okay. Dream Wish is broken like that. Highly deserves a nerf. There's a chance. It's not a chance. It's... If you're in range of the hit, you get hit. That's how it works. It's not a chance. There's a chance. This is not Jeopardy, guys. I will admit, it was kind of unlucky, but it was unlucky in the fact that I'm surprised that it still counted. Not that it shouldn't have counted. Not that it was a chance thing, necessarily. But dude, I totally would ban Dream Witch Wheel on that map. I do think Dream Witch is more problematic than Sculptor on this map. Problem is we have to ban Blood Queen because our teammates are not going to pick anti-Blood Queen characters. I mean, I could go ahead and keep asking my teammates, are you guys going to pick anti-Blood Queen characters, and no one will ever respond to me. Because they probably don't even know what they're going to go. They're probably from match to match thinking, what character do I feel like playing next? Oh, I want to play Enchantress next. It's just like, I don't even know if half these people even have mains, or are they just going what they feel like. And if their main is not an anti-Blood Queen counter, then they don't really want to say anything, because they feel, like right here, are you guys gonna pick anti-Blood Queen characters? And right here, they have 20 seconds to respond. 20 seconds to respond. No one's gonna respond. I'm gonna have to ban last second, because no one's gonna respond. And if they don't respond, then I just kind of have to ban Blood Queen. How can you find a match in like 1 minute? Oh, through something called overinflation of the rank system, where all the low tier players get high tiers because of the overinflated rank system, where it is very easy to get stars nowadays, very easy to get points, get completely boosted, and now we get matches instantly because all the boosted players are down here. Banning stuff like Blood. It's so confusing. Was this the Chinese person who skipped their ban, or was this the person who banned Blood Queen? Because they're playing Mercenary. Let's see, what should we go? I could go Entomologist. I haven't played her in a while, so they're all going anti-Blood Queen survivors. I should play around the Wheel, but it's not Wheel. It can't be Wheel. We banned Wheel, so I don't have to worry about picking Entomologist and dying to Wheel. Why do you say that? Why do you think I'm saying that? People don't even know that it's a wasted ban. People are just so used to it. People don't even question it. They just see what people ban and they're like, oh, that must be the best ban. Maybe they aren't looking at chat. I think that. Sometimes I think that. Let's see if they'll respawn across the map. No, they did not, so I can't really stay here. Who is that? That was someone. That was a Hunter right there. If it's a Wu Chang, it's too risky doing the cipher right now. No one's pinging. Don't fall here. Like, I don't, like, what the heck does that ping mean? Why are you using that ping? Like, Hunter is near me is 10 times more useful. Hunter changed target. Heck, even say I'm hiding. Hide, Hunter's near. My goodness. Hopefully I get a calibration before I get teleported on. When is teleport? Teleport is now. Almost now. I'm just gonna assume it's teleport and set that up ahead of time. If I get teleported on, then we're just gonna go for this window, get a window boost. I'm actually expecting a teleport. Seer is not pinging, so I don't even know if he's kiting or like what's going on. Teamwork, guys, like right here. The only reason I know a Hunter is in that area is because I see them. I see the Hunter. I hate having to rely like so heavily on myself. Like, I need some help here, some assistance, so I'm not running into the Hunter if I randomly get a heartbeat here. Okay, now the mercenary pings, so that's helpful. That's so weird. I don't know if he has teleport. I feel like he would have teleported by now. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's not teleport. Okay. I don't know if the Hunter's gonna... Okay, Hunter's on mercenary. I'm actually gonna keep those bees there. That's kind of a nice place to keep the bees. If there's ever a time someone is getting screwed over there and they need to cross the bridge, my bees will be there to help. That's nice. Nice. It's probably not teleport. If it is teleport, then the correct play here is to drop this pallet early so that we can get a pallet boost. Against this specific Hunter at this specific pallet. Against specifically teleport. You should drop this pallet against specifically Bonbon, because if you don't drop this pallet ahead of time and you just drop it when you get teleported on, what happens is the Hunter can easily go around that side. So if you're gonna drop, I would suggest only drop one of these, because I don't recommend dropping both of them. I feel like that's too much of an investment. Dropping one is enough, because then even if they go around, you got a huge boost, which will be enough to save you from the bombs. So really what I'm trying to say here is you're trying to get a boost because it's Bonbon. And Bonbon, you counter his bombs by just simply boosting away. Just by being out of range. That's the biggest thing. So, Hunter changed target. It's probably teleport now. It was probably blink. No one pinged peepers. Is that a fresh cipher? Is he even rescuing? Why is the survivor not decoding? What are they doing? Are they really trying to go rescue? Dude, honestly, this is not even worth the... Unless this mercenary has at least one elbow pad left. It is not worth it. If this mercenary doesn't have at least one elbow pad, it's not worth it, because I'm not going to be able to prime the cipher before he dies. It's Bonbon, alright? He's going to need some sort of elbow pads. But dude, now we have a different problem. Now we have Perfumer to worry about. Yeah. That was... Perfumer's going to get picked up now. If he picks up Perfumer, though, he might lose the mercenary. And he's going to go after... You know what? He's probably not going after the Perfumer if this Hunter is smart. I'm not going to count that as a number of times someone messing up just yet. Because if the Hunter teleports on me, then... Wait, he just straight up didn't pick up the mercenary yet. He should be eliminating that mercenary ahead of time. Because now we're just going to get a free rescue. He should have picked up the mercenary first. We're just going to get a free rescue now. Please tell me you can rescue that before the teleport, please. Seer left. Since Seer left, it means that the Hunter has no pressure. It means they could just freely chair the mercenary. I can't even make that rescue anymore. That was not a good rescue. Not a good rescue. That was not a good time to rescue at all. If the Seer just chose not to rescue, and we just had the Perfumer give up on the rescue, then we would have had a teleport happen. But then, assuming the seer knows what he's doing, he's gonna get a Cypher teleport on. He's gonna use the window to boost away, and then I just take over the Cypher from there, the last Cypher from there. But I can't even do that. I can't do that because he spent his time running instead of decoding on a rescue that's futile. Like the attempt at rescuing there is futile. There's no point of going for it. Unless that mercenary has elbow pads, it is not worth it. We had a tie there. That was a tie game. All we needed was proper game sense from that seer. Even if he gets that rescue off, it is not worth it because usually mercenary goes down immediately. If not him, if not he going down immediately, because someone's going down immediately. Do wax horse means exist? Yes, they do exist. I actually had one earlier today on Moonless, so that's like one of his only good maps. That and I can't really say Eversleeping because Eversleeping has a lot of tall buildings in the way. Once you're up close with the survivor, you can get good wax value, but if you're getting just like rotated around buildings, you're not going to be able to get any value until you're finally on the same side of the building as them. If they're just going around circles around buildings, you can't get any value from that wax. You're not even going to be able to get wax like from far. So his only really good maps, his only like decent maps are Moonlit, what's it called? Chinatown, and maybe Lakeside. Lakeside if it's like shore area. Or like middle, or something like that. Psyche, do you have a dent on your head? Because of the headphones? No, it just looks like that. No, I don't. I don't wear headphones usually. I just wear them for stream. Do you have a dent on your headphones? Not Eversleeping? I just explained why it's not that good on Eversleeping. It's because of mostly of big buildings in the way. If you have a survivor that's rotating you around those buildings, you're not going to be able to get any good head start on the survivor like you would on Moonlit. Or like, what's it called? Like Chinatown. Chinatown kind of has the same issue, but the nice thing about Chinatown is the buildings are not as dense. The buildings are a lot longer. You can't go in between most of the buildings. Like, you can go in between some of them. There are alleyways, but on Eversleeping, there's just way more alleyways. That's just way more angles. And we should really ban something, so... You guys should never give me the choice to ban, otherwise those are always my two bans. At a top tier level, those should be your two bans. Dream Witch and Wheel. Just so Wheel doesn't have a good map to work off of. And Dream Witch is just a really good hunter. She's gonna get ties most of the time, if not a win. It's very hard to win against a Dream Witch. Just because of her ability to have insane speed while traveling across the map. A lot of people don't know this, but because a lot of people don't actually know this. Mama proved this to me, not this Mama, a different Mama. The real one. Proved to me that a follower leech actually moves faster than a leech that is controlled by a Dream Witch. And like, let's say you, as a Dream Witch, threw a leech in a specific direction and you got off of it, so it's going in one direction. It is actually faster if you have it follow someone. It moves at a faster movement speed, so you're a super fast hunter. We should not pick that. Please don't freeze on me. Oh, I can't. Okay, we'll go Entomologist. Live and die with the Blood Queen. Who's the real Mama? The real Mama is a very popular person. One of the most popular IDV players in the game. Everyone loved her. She was really good. Really good at the game. Rescuer, kiter, you name it, amazing game sense. She did everything great. Psyche, Chinese or Mexican food? I don't know very much about either. I don't eat out, ever, so I wouldn't be able to give you a fair response. Like sure, like, the extent of my Mexican food knowledge goes to tacos. Hard shell tacos, like, I don't even like soft shell. Soft shell is like an actual Mexican taco. Like, hard tacos are just an American thing. And if you were to give me like an Asian food, I would just give you orange chicken, because that's the only thing I know. So tacos and orange chicken, that's the only thing I know. And that's not even because I eat out. That's because my mom makes tacos, and sometimes like my dad will get orange chicken from like Julasko or something. I guess I'll go to that Cypher. He seems very insistent. Let's see who the hunter goes after. Please don't have a tentacle. Gosh darn it. Where did you get that tentacle, sir? I'm assuming he was chasing someone earlier. I'm assuming he swung at the bees. So I just wanted to make sure I save them at least. Save some health, save the bees. Hunter changed target. This is very odd. I'm surprised he didn't go after the seer. The seer was in a way worse area. I guess he thought maybe he would get damage on me. I'm guessing he thought he would I'm guessing he thought I would just take the tentacle hit. I don't know. That's the problem with Feaster. You have to set your tentacles up kind of ahead of time, and even then, survivors can react to it with their ability. In this case, we didn't really need the ability. All it really did was speed me up a little bit, which I think did help there. I think it did help. I didn't want to use the bees to block the pallet. I wanted to save my bees for areas where there are not pallets. So, if you guys are entomologist mains, and you want to save your bees, I recommend saving your abilities for when you actually need them, for when you go through a different narrow area where there isn't a pallet there. Like, let's say on the other side of that shed. There's no pallet on the other side of that shed. There's a tentacle there anyway, so I wouldn't go there. But I specifically made sure to drop my bees behind the pallet so that he can't even damage my bees. He has to break the pallet first. And because there's a pallet there, I prefer to save my bees for when I actually will need them later on. Entomologist is not as broken as she used to be. You cannot just reuse the bees and keep bringing the health back to full health. Nowadays, entomologist bees' health does not go away. Like if you hit the bees, that half health on the bees stays. So I can't make that. That's just gonna be a waste of time. Like by the time that forward rescues, I won't even be there yet. So just gonna focus on the Cypher yet. I'm just gonna focus on the Cypher. So yeah, I see a lot of people do this. It's not horrible if you drop your bees at a pallet and choose to not drop a pallet, because then you're saving the pallet, which in a way might be more helpful for the team. I should have made that tentacle spawn somewhere else, because when Tide Turner runs out, you can actually control where a tentacle spawns. That is not a great place to make the tentacle spawn. I should have made it spawn like right over here would have been a great place to make it spawn, like between these two areas, because like no one's ever gonna run there. Or like behind this fence or something, like somewhere where no one's ever gonna go. You can control where the Feaster tentacle spawns if it's from Tide Turner. And, it would be a shame if we had Cypher's Prime here. We probably don't. Jeez. I think I will still destroy both of these. If you're not someone with Tide Turner, I would not recommend going to rescue, because that happens. The thing about Mercenary is that Mercenary, it can happen in Mercenary too, but the difference with Mercenary is that right after you rescue, you can immediately elbow pad away before he can swing at you in time. And I do that all the time. I do that so many times. I think he knows where I am, by the way, because he just used a tentacle. So I'm actually going to back off. Hopefully he gets fooled. Dang, he's not getting fooled. I think he's just standing on the corner. I have to be very careful here. I have to be very careful here. I can't get hit far from chair. If I get hit far from chair... Because, like, right here, now we're in a fine position. Like... I have to take, like, make a dodge, make it aim the wrong direction. Either make it hit me, or just make it aim the wrong direction. Anywhere where it won't hit the seer is what I'm trying to say. Because the tentacle is aiming for me, but if it's in the way of the seer, and the seer doesn't dodge out of the way, then he's gonna get hit. I'm gonna play around teleport. Although if we get teleport on, we lose this game. I just had to make sure I don't get hit far from chair there. Nice pop by forward. I was gonna dodge it anyway, but I guess since he popped, then I don't have to worry about trying to dodge it. Then I could just rescue freely. The problem with doing that is that there's a chance that Seer might immediately get hit off of chair. So it's a good thing that I got the boost there from that hit and from that pop, because that gave me enough time to rescue and then still have time to start circling the tentacle so that I can't hit in the direction of the Seer. Because like, if I try to do it, if I rescued a little bit late, there's a chance that the tentacle might target him. Because if I just rescue, then him and me are both in the same direction, which means Feaster Tentacle will just hit whoever is closest. Usually, I'm the closer survivor because the survivor spawns on the right side. I was on the left side, and the tentacle was on the left side, so it usually would have hit me. But it's still preferable to just not take any tentacle hits, preferably. Man, I got a lot of spheres. Dude, I can't believe there's no third essence this season. Like, dude, we went from having 6 essences in Season 1 to... We're talking 6 characters, by the way. I think there was a 7th one that wasn't even in a essence. Then we went to 3 characters every season, and then around Season 7, they stopped doing 3 characters a season, and they started doing 2. And then they're doing 1, and now they're doing 0. So, yeah. RIP Identity 5. Time to start finding a new game, guys. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy the stream, check us out every Tuesday and Thursday for more Poggers gameplay that you guys saw right here today, every Tuesday and Thursday, 20 to 22 EST. It is also in the description below. If you guys want to watch more streams like this in general, though, I have a stream playlist. It is not in the description below, but that's okay. No one reads the description anyway. You can find it on my channel. Just click playlists and streams. You can find streams ranging from when I first started streaming and everything was so cringy to the streams where I was like number 5 or number 4 in the world. NAEU. Quote unquote world, because NAEU problems. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to check those other ones out. Like it if you liked it. Subscribe to find more content just like this. I also have a Discord server in the description below if you guys want to join. Thank you all so much for joining along, though. I will see you all later. Take care, guys. Good luck on your matches. Good luck in life. Good luck on those calc tests and history tests and whatever that person had who had like 3 tests. They need that luck more than all of us, guys. Take care, guys. This has been Psyche. Bye, guys. Bye, Quinn. Vertnet, Cray. See ya, guys. Pandia is still here. Bye, Pandia. Check your IDV DMs. Thank you, Skeletor. Got it. Take care, guys. This has been Psyche.